You are not lazy, and the world hasn't suddenly become boring. Your brain is just exhausted from cheap dopamine. Think about what happens when you put your phone down after a 2-hour scrolling binge. You look at a textbook, your gym shoes, or a hobby you used to love, and suddenly they feel like the most uninteresting things on earth. It's a strange sensation. You're not physically tired, but you're completely drained of motivation. To understand why your life feels like it's lost its color, we need to talk about the most misunderstood molecule in your head, dopamine. Most people think dopamine is about pleasure, but the biological truth is different. Your brain processes pleasure and pain in the same place, functioning exactly like a seesaw. When you do something high stimulus, like scrolling through viral clips or eating junk food, the seesaw kips toward the pleasure side. You feel a massive dopamine spike. But your brain is obsessed with balance. To bring the seesaw back to level, it has to push down on the pain side. This is a biological law called homeostasis. The higher the high, the lower the low that follows. The real danger is that after every dopamine spike, your baseline, your normal level of happiness, actually drops. If you keep hitting the pleasure side all day long, your brain starts to protect itself. It thinks, this is too much stimulation, so it starts to weaken its receptors. This is why after a social media binge, reading a book or working on a project feels physically painful. Your brain has lowered its sensitivity just to survive the digital noise. You are now in a dopamine deficit state, where normal life feels numb because your brain is waiting for the next explosion of stimulus. This creates a dangerous loop where you can want something without actually liking it. This is why you keep scrolling even when you aren't even laughing or learning anymore. Dopamine is about craving, not satisfaction. You are stuck seeking a high that your brain is no longer letting you reach. You aren't being entertained. You are being overstimulated into a state of chronic boredom. So how do you fix this? You have to let the seesaw level out. This is the logic behind a dopamine detox. It doesn't mean you have to quit technology forever. It means you have to intentionally choose boredom. By putting the phone away and doing nothing for a while, you allow the pain side of the seesaw to lift. Slow activities like walking, writing, or just staring at a wall allow your dopamine receptors to recover. The world isn't boring. You've just been looking at it through a lens of digital exhaustion. Give your brain a break. Let the silence in. Once the balance is restored, you'll realize that real life was never the problem. The noise was.